everybody, it's Kenneth Ramon. I'm back here again with another TTM Through the Mail autograph update for you guys. This time for the month of January. And you guys, I'm in shock. I'm still in shock with the amount of stuff that I got back this month alone. And quite flabbergasted, to be honest. I got back some really cool stuff. For you guys that aren't aware of the hobby, I like to write to celebrities and just people in general that inspire me, and just in hopes of maybe getting their autograph in return, you know, for like just a little letter of appreciation. Anyways, guys, so without further ado, I'm just going to share with you guys what I got back. So yeah, guys, the new year started off pretty cool. I saw a lot of you guys got back Miss Margaret Carey. And for you guys that don't know her by name, she was actually a model. And she was a model for Tinkerbell in the original Peter Pan movie, which I thought was pretty cool. So I thought this was a cool shot. So I sent this off to her and she signed this for me. She also signed this one for me. And not only that, though, send off my old school VHS cover, and she signed that as well with the Tinkerbell inscription. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, guys, like going back to like this quarantine and things like that, I kind of went back like with like nostalgia and like the movies that I grew up with, like old school VHS tapes. I remember like I used to go to McDonald's and they used to have their own movies that they produced. And I used to beg my parents, oh, I want the tape. Give me the tape. So, but yeah, I used to actually have like the McDonald's movies, and I saw that the guy who played Ronald McDonald was signing autographs through the mail. His name is Jack Depke. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, yeah, so I sent off a couple photos. Very cool. This one's from my favorite movie, the outer space one. That's awesome. You know, you guys that don't know, actually, the person who was in the dog suit was actually Vern Troyer, meaning me himself. Yeah, rest in peace. But I did not know that. Very cool. And he sent off his own photo. And in the back, he wrote a note to me. I'll just read it really quick. Hey, Kenneth, thanks for the kind letter. It's nice to know one is appreciated. Hope all's well with you and yours. Regards, Jack Depke. Thank you so much, Mr. Depke. And not only that, though, you know I couldn't go without sending this, right? Yeah, he signed the old school VHS for me. Pretty cool. To Kenneth, Ronald McDonald, Jack Depke. Thank you so much. As you guys know, I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. I got back Miss Deborah Harmon. And she had a very small part in this movie, but she was the newscaster in the very beginning of the movie. This is the shot I sent. Plutonium theft. Anyway, she signed this for me. Thank you so much, Miss Harmon. And she signed my Back to the Future cover, which you guys know I've been working on with some other people too. All right. We're getting to some really cool stuff here. Got back Miss Kelly Clarkson. And this one's really cool because I noticed that she doesn't really sign her whole name. Usually she only signs Kelly. So I think that's really cool to get like a full signature from her. I always love this shot. So definitely had to send this one. And I like this shot too. She signed this one for me. This was my favorite album of hers back in the day, Breakaway. Very cool. And she also signed my Now 20 CD next to her album cover. This is kind of crazy. You guys know that they're on like Now 77 now, right? That's how old I am. I was a kid when this one came out. Yeah, I was a kid. I was like 9 when this came out. Crazy, man. But yeah, thank you, Miss Clarkson, for signing all my stuff. Very much appreciated. And then I saw one person got a response back from Mr. Kevin Smith through a private address. I sent out there as well, but I got a cool postcard back from Mr. Smith, Mr. Silent Bob himself. Very cool. Thank you so much. This guy's a huge inspiration for me. In regards to like filmmaking, this guy's the GOAT. Love him. Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. Kevin, I think he likes Kevin. I hear he doesn't like Mr. Smith. Thank you so much, Kevin. And then I also got back Mr. Al Jardine from the Beach Boys. Pretty cool. Signed a bunch of CDs for me. It's another one, a Brian Wilson album. That's Why God Made the Radio. And of course, the classic Pet Sounds. And he also sent a postcard to me as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Jardine. I want to throw in a little disclaimer to you guys that are collecting and are fans of the Beach Boys. So apparently there is some bad blood with some of the members still. And, it makes sense because there's so many separate Beach Boys bands out there, and the members are all still playing the music with their own bands. But yeah, I had a few CD covers that had other Beach Boy members' autographs on there, and I've sent them off to other members, things that I do all the time. But this case, you want to think before sending out to some of the members, do a little bit of research, because you might just not see your stuff back. And that doesn't happen very often. Like you guys see, I have luck with a lot of like multi-signed pieces. But yeah, you definitely in some cases want to be careful and just know that you may not see it back. And worst comes to worst, I just start over again. Like, that's it. I mean, there's times where, unfortunately, I've lost something that had someone who passed away. But that's the worst thing that could happen. It's part of the game, you guys. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there. Just be aware of when you're sending to members of the Beach Boys, and really members of any band. That if you know that not all the original members are together anymore, there's a good chance there could be some bad blood going on. Nonetheless, thank you so much, Mr. Al Jardine. It's an honor to have your autograph. Pet Sounds. One of the greatest albums of all time. And then I got back Mr. Billy Crystal. You guys might know him as Mike from Monsters, Inc. He did the voice. Super, super cool. And then he signed this cool shot with Mr. Robin Williams, Mr. Steve Martin, Mr. Chevy Chase. I gotta try to get these other two guys in here, but legends. Very happy to get this shot signed, and he's very particular of who he signs for, so I'm very happy that he liked my letter and that he signed for me. Thank you so much, Mr. Crystal. And yeah, I also signed Throw Mama from the Train. This is a classic. If you haven't seen this now, you guys gotta check this one out. Yeah, it says, to Kenneth, a writer writes. Always, Billy Crystal. Thank you so much, Mr. Crystal. Honor to have you in the collection. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you guys, I got back Mr. Clem Burke's autograph. He's the drummer of Blondie. And not only that, though, he was also the drummer of the Ramones at one point, back in the late 80s. And there he is with them. He was Elvis Ramone. Very cool. Signed Elvis Ramone, a.k.a. Clem Burke. And then he sent his own photo right here of Blondie. Very cool. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis Ramone. And I'm quite honored to add him to this project I've been working on with people who have toured with the Ramones, who have played with the Ramones. And I got quite a few signatures on this, but he signed up here on the top, Elvis Ramone. This is also signed by CJ Ramone and Marky Ramone, and some members of the Misfits. PJ Souls signed this, so this is definitely one of my prized possessions, and I'm very happy to have added his signature to it. Alrighty guys, well before we get to this epic success, you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button. I appreciate all the support. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Now, unfortunately, I cannot say how I acquired this, but I will say I did get it through the mail. Okay, and I wrote directly to this person. I did not go through a management or any of their family members or anything like that, like some people would think. But I'm just going to share it with you guys. I got back Mr. Charlie Sheen. If you guys could see that. I had to frame this sucker. So cool, man. Yeah, he signed right here. Yeah, Kenneth, all my best. Charlie Sheen. And a Charlie Harper inscription as well. And yeah, and then I sent my Ferris Bueller project off. I have so many signatures on this thing, but never in a million years would I think I'd have Charlie Sheen on it. And you guys, I'm still in shock Like, and let me know if this looks okay. Cause I was just gonna print out a picture of Charlie Sheen and put it next to this, but then I just framed both of these items, and then my dad said, "Hey, that looks great," so I just kept it the way it is. But you guys let me know about that. But yeah, what had happened? I just took a shot in the dark. Like, I just sent over directly to him. I got to be very careful about what I say here, because man, I just can't believe I got him. I think his autograph goes for like $300, and he signed, I will say it was free too. I didn't pay anything for it. I just wrote him a very sincere, honest letter. That's all I could say, guys. Like, sometimes just be genuine with your letters, you know. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are like collectors, and they just like to collect just to collect, and, you know, then eventually sell all the stuff to eBay. I'm not one of those type of people. I actually just like to write to people that really inspire me, and then I just let that out on paper. I just let it out. I just say how they inspire me. And in Charlie's case, I'm very proud of him, you know, how far he's come. And I'm not going to say what I wrote in my letter, but let's just say I have a good feeling he really enjoyed it. And it could have helped that I had Martin Sheen. I got his dad right here a couple years ago, because I'm a huge fan of this show and of Charlie. And I'm like, well, you know, that's the best I could do. You know, I'm never going to get Charlie Sheen, you know, this is as close as it's going to get. So I got Martin Sheen. I thought that was pretty cool. Never would I think that, oh, in a couple years, you're going to send off to Charlie and he's going to sign this for you. But he did. And you guys, gosh, this is definitely a prized possession. As you can see, I had to frame it right away. And I'm sorry if you guys couldn't see it as well in the video. If it comes out pretty bad, I'll just send you guys a photo and you guys check it out. But wow, that's all I could say is wow. Got the GOAT. I got the GOAT. Thank you so much, Mr. Sheen. Really do appreciate it. And thank you. Winning. Now, unfortunately, I just got the really sad news that Mr. Larry King has passed away today. I just want to take a second to dedicate this episode to Mr. Larry King and say thank you for signing for me, and thank you for many years of great entertainment. I said it in my letter. I'll say it again. Thank you so much, Mr. Larry King. And before I forget, you guys, I also wanted to say that it looks like a lot of these celebrities, like, I'll send memes, because, you know, memes are the big thing now, and a lot of the celebrities, they keep the memes. I noticed that. I sent a meme out to Billy Crystal, and then I sent a winning meme out to Charlie. He probably thought it was stupid. That's why he didn't sign it. But anyways, you know, or maybe he just thought it was funny, you know, and to think that maybe I could have made these people, these big celebrities, in the case of Charlie Sheen and Billy Crystal, if possibly I could have made them laugh for 2 seconds of their busy lives. You guys, I just don't have the words. That's quite incredible. So, yeah, you guys, just thank you so much for watching my video. From the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate all the support I've been getting. And you guys, if you have any questions related to autograph collecting, any tips or anything, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to share some of my tips throughout the years with you guys. And thank you so much for watching my video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Kenneth Ramon, signing off. Got nothing else to say. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Winning!